Coming up in this episode, a timeline on Salford Red Devils' home discomforts and the light at the end of the tunnel of where the future lies. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe and press that notification bell for any updates on new videos that will be coming from our channel. So we are today talking about Salford Red Devils, as back in 2021 they were looking at a hell of a few years ahead due to uncertainty in their possible existence. This was due to their home since 2012, the AJ Bell was looking at being the new home of Salford City Football Club. And with the rising cost in rents, it was feasible in cost for the football club to move in, while their Red Devils counterparts moved to Moss Lane, the current home of that said football club. However, the practicality of that stadium was in doubt for Salford Red Devils, as it held just 5,000 people and would need to be reduced to get up to Super League standards. While other improvements, like the height of the floodlights and matchday income, were not part of the discussion, something that they have been adamant about with their existing venue for the past few years, since they moved in. This led to discussions of the Red Devils looking at alternate venues for their home games, less than 10 years since moving in from the Willows, which was inside the West Borough of the city of Salford. Whilst Moss Lane was one option, one mooted was the then University of Bolton Stadium, now the Tough Sheet Stadium, as a possible home. But that was swatted down with a statement I got as, that's that one. Yeah, I'm not repeating that. So, Salford were in need of a resolution to their home dilemma, as they were worried about the club could cease to exist if they had no real home. With the reported rental agreement offered to extend their tenure at the AJ Bell Stadium, Salford had reportedly been set a £400,000 to £600,000 a year rent over the 2 years of the new rental agreement. Something that, one, wasn't a fee Salford could justify without a salary cap breach, in my opinion, or risking relegation due to low quality player investments, which means Salford could not afford the rent with the new offer. And two, not giving Salford the control of any incomes with matchday revenue included, should I say. Something Salford hadn't been in charge with since the move back in 2012. Part of this was a company called the Peel Group, who had helped with the purchase and the construction on the land and surrounding the venue, which gave them the rights of 50% to the land, which the Salford Community Stadium sits. The Peel Group is a British investment company, an infrastructure company that includes a property investment business based in Manchester, and currently owns a minority stake in Salford Quays based company Media City UK, and was the main stakeholder for the construction of the Trafford Centre shopping centre park. These were the people who, with the council, to negotiate all the transactions with Salford Rugby Club. The council did help Salford in October 2022 as they shot down a joint venture into the tenancy of the AJ Bell with Sales Sharks and Salford City Football Club. But while this still would mean that Salford had a home there for now, that may have changes if the rent was going up had been confirmed. In late November 2022, there was a glimmer of hope as the right noises were coming from local businessman Sebastian Gerard, who was in talks with Salford up to take over the club and purchase the stadium, work with the council for the new Salford era. Gerard, a managing director of a formerly owned building firm called Gerards of Swinton, wanted to purchase the Salford Red Devils home for 10 years and secure the future at the venue beyond 2023, when their current deal was to play there was about to expire. Gerrard first met with the club in the beginning of 2022 and discussed his plan with the board of directors back in late May of 22. It was no secret that Salford Red Devils operated without a benefactor in Super League, and with the much leaner financial situation, Paul King, the Salford Red Devils managing director, had previously said, further investment would need to be unlocked as an elite sports and organisation in Salford and Greater Manchester region. He says, I welcome these talks, especially as Salford Red Devils is a community club, when business owners like Sebastian are local too. Personally, I wish Sebastian every success with the proposal, as it's further evident that rugby league is a valuable asset to the region. Since then, Mr. Gerrard has been keeping a low profile, only giving a brief updates on the proposal he has put forward, and also seemingly offered Swinton Lions a new home, closer towards their ancestral home and back in the town, as an alternative to Sale Sharks' old ground at Haywood Road in Sale, where they currently play their games. While this was all going on though, behind the scenes it was Salford Council who were looking at the purchase of Peel's 50% stake in the stadium and its surrounding lands, and they announced to do so back in December 2022. This was major for the Red Devils, as the club might be in with a windfall of a possible new wealthy owner, a better rental agreement, also control of their own incomes on match days for the first time since, as I said, 2012. But it wasn't until the day before Valentine's Day, as of the 13th of February 2024, it is a happy turn of events for Salford, as one hurdle had been achieved in their eyes, as Salford City Council completed the takeover of the community stadium for a reported figure of £2 million. The Devils board were delighted with the outcome, as they feel that the negotiations would be much better or easier, whatever you want to call it, with one party for their tendency to continue, and important matchday revenue can be retained. Salford City Mayor Paul Dennett said, I'm delighted that we are nearing the conclusion of months of painstaking discussions. After being a joint owner, the council is set to take the reins and full control of the stadium and the surrounding site. This will enable the council to deliver its aim and aspirations agreed earlier in this year, as detailed in their strategic statement of intent, while also moving us forward in delivering the original intentions of the decisions taken back in 2009 and 2010. This includes securing the council's long-term interest by controlling future redevelopment and regeneration of the stadium facilities and adjacent development land. This seemed to be an echoed statement from Salford Red Devils, as they had put on their site. Managing Director King said, this is certainly a big step in the right direction and hopefully can lead to a swiftly agreed deal. I can't understate how important the conclusion of the deal is for the club. We've stretched as far as we can for as long as we can to get even to this point today. And once the agreement gets over the line, it really does give us access to some transformative opportunities. Not only are the commercial benefits waiting for us, but we can finally apply for the matched funding pots that are available to us through the crowdfunder, whilst bringing forward a realisation of the shared vision based on what the stadium was originally built for. An agreement allows us to become a different Salford Red Devils, secure, self-sustaining Salford Red Devils that thrives within the city of Salford. While this is obviously amazing for Salford, there has been a little bit of quiet from the Gerrard and his team's participation in Salford at this time, but that could be part of the negotiations going forward, or he may have stepped off the bandwagon due to the economical changes of the world, but we'll probably find out more about that in the future. But now, This is a first positive step for a club that seemingly to be bottomed out due to the constraints in income, and as they have admitted in the previous statement. But it is the sign of the times to get to an agreement and secure the future for the club. Fans and Super League itself must be sighing a huge sigh of relief due to this possible agreement coming ahead. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this sort of content, please give us a comment in the comment section below, and also a like and subscribe, and also share this video worldwide. What I'll do now, before I say all my usual things, is show you something that is already getting viewed over 1 million times from this weekend, from Saturday to be honest, from Rugby League. And you may have seen it already, but I thought I'd share it on here. It's fantastic. But now, I wish you all the best, please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Pour le set of origin en Australie, Williams. Oh, quel caramel donné par Tariq Chips. Voilà monsieur, bienvenue à Brutus. Et en plus il le chambre. Oh là 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 là, quel carreau là, la fenêtre qui s'est refermée sur les doigts de George Williams. Voilà, il fera pas 2 fois le crochet extérieur.